A new United Nations report warns the impacts of climate change are increasing and inevitable.
Watching the climate crisis unfold around the world can be overwhelming and exhausting. Let's focus on what we can do here in the UK to address our environmental issues. Here in the UK, more than 2/5 of UK species have seen a decline in the past few decades. According to the State of Nature 2019 report, 15% of UK species are threatened with extinction. The biggest driver of this is the development of agriculture. 72% of the UK's land is used for farming, where land is frequently grazed or maintained to grow very few species of crop. Much of this land used to be woodland, home to a diverse range of birds and mammals. The destruction and fragmentation of this habitat leads species to be much more vulnerable to extinction. This is where rewilding comes in. Rewilding is a type of conservation aiming to lessen the impact humans have on the environment. The key principle of rewilding is to let nature do its thing and restore the land to its natural state. A simple way of putting it is to change this back into this. Rewilding aims to create large connected reserves of wild habitat where the natural processes drive the environment, such as encouraging natural predation. Much of the engineering of the environment is done by keystone species. These are species that have a disproportionately large effect on the ecosystem in comparison to their population size. Many of these keystone species have gone extinct in modern Britain, but maybe not for much longer. Hundreds of years ago, beavers, wolves and lynx used to roam the woodland of Britain, but due to hunting and loss of habitat, they became extinct. Wolves and lynx are important predators that keep deer on the move, preventing the overgrazing of new forest. Beavers create new habitat and prevent flooding by slowing down the course of a river. There are now many projects supporting the re-release of these animals. You can support rewilding by donating to rewildingbritain.org, by visiting areas that have been rewilded, and by supporting rewilding in discussion. But if that doesn't feel like enough, here are a few ways you can help the wildlife in your own back garden. Modern gardens are barren land for most species of plants and insects and provide little habitat for mammals and amphibians. Here's a few ideas to change that. Idea 1. Leave a patch of grass unmown and relax your weeding habits. This leaves more space for insects and encourages the nectar-providing plants to grow. Idea 2. Introduce a small pond. Even a washing up bowl can become a wildlife haven. Idea 3. Encourage birds. By providing a feeder, birds are more likely to drop seeds and encourage the sprouting of wild plants. If you want to know more about rewilding, remember to visit rewildingbritain.org.